Hello learners, welcome to the SWAM course of Microbial Technology. I Virendra Kumar Vaishnav, Assistant Professor from Chhattisgarh Swami Vivekanand Technical University, Durg. And today I am discussing about the techniques of culture method. Before we start our today's lecture, we will discuss about our previous lecture. The previous lecture is growth and nutrition of bacteria. The key physical factors required for bacterial growth and temperature, pH, oxygen, hydrostatic pressure, osmotic pressure, and the key chemicals nutrition factors are carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, stress element, and organic growth factors were discussed in previous lecture. In this lecture, we will discuss about the techniques of culture methods such as stick culture, lawn culture, stab culture, aerobic and anaerobic culture. Also discussed about types of media such as solid media, liquid media, semi-solid media. So, in this lecture here are the contents we will discuss. So, introduction of culture media, types of media, solid media, semi-solid media, liquid media. Next is types of culture media, stick culture, lawn culture, stroke culture, stab culture, pure culture method, aerobic culture and anaerobic culture methods. So, let us start the today's lecture. A microbiological culture or microbiological culture is a method of multiplying microbial organisms by letting them reproduce in predetermined culture medium under controlled laboratory condition. Growing a microbial culture requires an appropriate physical environment with controlled pH, atmospheric gases, temperature and pressure. Why we need culture media? Culture media used for bacterial present mixed population in nature and by appropriate procedure they have to be grown separately on culture media and obtained as pure culture. So, here is the types of culture media. Based on consistency, there are three types of culture media. First one is solid media, second is liquid media, third is semi-solid media. Based on constituents, there are four types of media. First one is simple media, second is complex media, third is synthetic media and fourth one is spatial media. So, next is the based on oxygen requirement, there are two types of media, aerobic media and anaerobic media. So, here is the first is based on their consistency. First one is solid media contain 2% agar used for colony morphology, pigmentation and hemolysis. Example of this media is nutrient agar. Second one is liquid media contain no agar used for inoculum preparation, blood culture and continuous culture. Example of this media is nutrient broth. The third one is semi-solid media contain 0.5% agar used for motility test of bacteria. Example of this media is motility medium. There are four types of media based on constituents. First one is simple media or also called basal media, most common in routine diagnosis laboratory. Example is nutrient broth. Nutrient broth consists of peptone, meat extract, NaCl and water. Nutrient broth contains 0.5% glucose called glucose broth. Nutrient broth contain 2% agar called nutrient agar and agar concentration reduced 0.2 to 0.5% called semi-solid media. Second one is complex media. Other than simple media, all forms of media are termed complex media. Complex media contain additional components for bringing out specific quality or providing the unique nutrients needed for the bacterium growth. Here the source of amino acids contain a variety of chemicals whose precise composition is unknown, thus it is an undefined media. Example of the media is McConkey agar medium and chocolate agar. The third media is synthetic media. A synthetic media is a defined medium. A defined medium, chemically defined medium is a medium in which there is no yeast, plant or animal tissue present and all the chemicals employed are known. These are made from only pure ingredients whose exact composition is known. These are employed in specialized investigation like those on metabolic needs. Example as Dudos culture media with twin 80. The fourth one is selective media. Selective media contain components that prevent the growth of all but a small number of bacterial species and make it easier to isolate a specific species. When mixed bacterial flora is anticipated in specimens, these media are utilized to isolate specific media from those specimens. For example, bile salt act as selective agent in bile salt agar, while preventing the growth of other intestinal organism in favors the growth of Vibrio cholera. Example, McConkey is media for gram negative media. The next one is our culture methods. Culture methods employed depends on the purpose for which they are intended. The first one is to isolate bacteria in pure culture, to demonstrate their properties, to obtain sufficient growth for the preparation of antigens and for other tests, for bacteriophage and bacteriocin susceptibility, and to determine sensitivity to antibiotics. Culture methods. There are 7 types of culture methods. So, first one is strict culture, second one is lawn culture, stroke culture, stab culture, pour plate method, aerobic culture and anaerobic culture methods. The first one is strict culture. Streaking is a technique used in microbiology for the isolation of single colonies of microorganism either from a mixed species or from the same species. This technique is mostly applicable to bacteria, but is also used for some yeast. It is an old technique that has been used since the time of Robert Koch. It was first demonstrated by Loeffler and Gaffkey in Koch laboratory. It is a mechanical isolation technique used in microbiology, commonly known as the streaking method. So, material required in this method, the following apparatus is required for the streak plate techniques. First is Bunsen burner, nichrome wire loop, sterile nutrient agar plates and mixed culture of bacteria. So, procedure of this method is, the general procedure of this streak plate method can be summarized as: arrange all the requirements, sterilize the work surface and allow all the samples and media to come to the room temperature if were refrigerated. If the sample is very concentrated, then dilution can be helpful to the get isolated colony, but it is not compulsory as the sample will be diluted during the streaking process. Sterilize the following loops by flaming and allow it to cool. Pick a small portion of the isolation colony. If the sample is in the suspension, then take a loop full of the sample. Streak over the solidified media and incubate into incubator. This is presenting pictorial shows the process of streaking method. Second one is lawn culture. A bacterial lawn culture is where an agar plate is incubated with bacteria to produce a heavy uniform layer of growth over the whole surface of the agar without any individuals colonies visible. This is often referred to as confluent growth. Lawn culture is used to test the susceptibility of bacteria to antimicrobial substances such as antibiotics, antiseptics. Equipment required for this method: 70% ethanol, 0.5 to 1% bleach solution freshly prepared, pure culture, 1 sterile nutrient agar plate and sterile cotton swab stick or cotton buds sterilized in a beaker with a foil cover. Bunsen burner, sticky tape or laboratory sealing films, incubator or suitable area for incubation. Procedure of this method: prepare the laboratory by closing all windows and doors to prevent draught and the entrance of staff and students. Disinfect the workbench with 70% ethanol. Allow the ethanol to evaporate and ensure all alcohol vapor have dissipate before lighting Bunsen burners. Collect the all equipment required including cultures, agar plates and sterile swab sticks. Light the Bunsen burner to create a hot blue flame which provide an unwrapped for the surrounding area to help reduce contamination. Loosen the lid of the broth culture. Place the agar plate upside down on the bench so that the lid is on the bench and the base of the plate containing the agar is uppermost. Gently tear the swab packaging at the handle in so that the handle is slightly exposed. Alternatively, loosen the foil cover of the beaker containing the sterile cotton buds. Aseptically remove the sterile cotton swab from the packaging or beaker without touching the cotton tips to anything. Hold it in on hand. Working close to the Bunsen flame, hold the well mixed broth culture in the other hand. Remove and hold the lid with the little finger on the hand holding the swab stick. Do not place the lid down on the bench. Flame the opening of the tube bottles by passing it through the flame 3 times. This creates an expansion and upward rising of air in the tube to minimize microorganism entering tube from the environment. Moisten the cotton swab is the broth culture. Remove the swab and flame the neck of the tube as before the replace the lid. Working close to the Bunsen lift the base of the agar plates and turn it so the agar surface is facing you. Gently swab the agar surface with the cotton swab in a rolling motion or in a backward and forward motion over the entire surface of the agar, turning the plate 3 times to distribute the bacteria evenly across it. This must be done very gently so the swab does not break the agar surface. Immediately replace the culture plates into the lid of the petri dish. It is important that the petri dish is kept open for the minimum amount of time to reduce the risk of contamination. Place the used swab into the container of bleach. The long incubated plate is now ready for the susceptibility testing of antiseptics and disinfectants. After spreading the culture over the surface of the agar, replace the culture plate into the lid of the petri dish. Tape the agar plate closed using one strip of laboratory sealing film by wrapping it once around the perimeter of the agar plate where is the two halves join. The laboratory sealing film must not overlap at any section. Incubate the agar plate upside down for 24 to 48 hours between room temperature 22 to 25 degrees centigrade and a minimum of 30 degrees centigrade in an aerobic condition. This can be in an incubator or an area in the lab away from direct sunlight. After incubation, plates should be sealed around the whole circumference with sticky tape or laboratory sealing films. This reduces the risk contain microorganism. The plates can be stored in the refrigerated upside down for up to 1 week. This is the plate of antibiotic sensitivity testing. Stroke culture. Stroke culture is made in tubes containing agar slopes or slants. Slopes are seeded by lightly smearing the surface of agar with a loop in a zigzag pattern, taking care not to cut the agar. It is employed for providing pure culture of the bacterium for slide, agglutination and other diagnostics test. The presenting image is a stroke culture. Fourth one is stab culture. In stab culture, Alb medium containing 0.5% agar bacterial culture, 2 ml screw cap vial under sterile conditions, inoculating loop, Procedure of the method: prepare an autoclave 0.7% LB agar, standard LB medium containing 7 gram per liter agar. Cool the LB agar to below 50 degrees centigrade when you can hold it comfortably, and add the appropriate antibiotics. While stirring liquid, add 1 ml agar to a 2 ml screw cap while under sterile condition, then let solidify. Using a sterile toothpick, pick a single colony from a freshly grown plate and stab it down. Stab it deep into the soft agar several times. Incubate the vial at 37 degrees centigrade for 8 to 12 hours, leaving the cap slightly loose. Seal the wire tightly and store in a dark place, preferably at 4 degrees centigrade. Fifth one is pour plate method. For pour plate method, we required liquid specimens or suspension of this solid sample, suitable solid culture media, Petri plates, test tubes, sterile distilled water or sterile broth, micropipette or graduated pipette. Procedure of the method: first one is sample preparation. If the sample is in liquid form, serially dilute it to make the microbial load to the range of 20 to 300 colony forming unit per ml. Prior pilot test may give exact value. You can prepare serial dilution up to 10 to power minus 10 and use different dilutions. If the sample is in solid or semi-solid form, dissolve it in sterile distilled water or sterile broth or any other solvents. The next is media preparation technique. Suitable media: general purpose media like nutrient agar and plate count agar for bacteria and potato dextrose agar or sabrode dextrose agar for fungi are prepared and autoclaved. The media is allowed to cool to about 40 to 45 degrees centigrade, maximum up to 55 degrees centigrade, but do not let it solidify. If the media is prepared already and solidified, melt it by placing it over a water bath or other heat source. If you want to mix the sample in media prior to pouring it into the Petri plate, you can either add approximately 15 ml of media in one test tube or beaker and autoclave it. Alternatively, a mixed volume of media can be prepared in a large beaker or bottle, and a sample can be added later by calculating the volume, which will be equivalent to 1 ml sample per about 15 ml of media. Inoculation. Inoculation: dispense 1 ml of diluted sample in the center of the Petri plate using a sterile micropipette or calibrated pipette. Open the lid of the bottle and flame its mouth. Pour about 15 ml of sterilized molten media at the appropriate temperature above the sample. Loose the lid of the plate, then mix the sample in the media properly by gently swirling the plate. The plate is generally swirled in an S or 8 shape. Close the lid of the Petri plate. Allow the media to completely solidify. Incubate the plate in an inverted position under suitable incubation condition, mostly for 24 hours at 37 degree centigrade. This is the procedure of pour plate method. In first, pour bacterial culture into the Petri plate. In second, we add some molten nutrient agar, swirl to S2 and S direction. After that swirling, we incubate the plate into incubator for 24 hours at 37 degree centigrade. 6 is aerobic culture methods. The growth media is selected based on the type of microbe to be cultured. A rich and complete media is generally used for growing a pure containing a particular strain of the microbial line in bulk. At the same time, minimal media is essential for regulating a specific pathway in the microbe. We should also consider that these cultures need to be grown in sterile conditions. The growth phase of bacteria can be divided into 4 stages. First one, lag phase. The bacteria adjust themselves to their new surroundings. The second is log phase. This is the growth phase of the culture. The bacteria divided rapidly to multiply at an exponential rate. Third is stationary phase. Due to nutrient utilization and waste materials build up, the growth rate slows down to become equal to the death phase. Fourth is death phase. Due to unfavorable condition, there is a steady decline in the number of cells and the amount of death surpasses the amount of bacterial growth. Sixth one is anaerobic culture method. Anaerobic culture method to be cultivated in the absence of oxygen, thus proper care has to be taken to ensure it. The culture method generally consists of brain heart infusion, vitamin K and amino acids. The use of culture media depends on the type of specimen of bacteria. The culture are grown in an oxygen free environment at 95 degree Fahrenheit for 48 hours. Entirely sealed cabinet of plastic are used to produce the microbes. The interior composition of gases generally consists of 10% hydrogen, 10% carbon dioxide and 80% nitrogen. This is the showing image of blood culture bottles which is used for anaerobic culture. So, in this lecture we summarize the following points. In this lecture we studied about culture techniques for multiplying of bacteria. In liquid, also called broth culture, organisms are inoculated into a flask or liquid media. Growing of large volume of organisms, antimicrobial assays, bacterial differentiations. In agar plates, organisms are placed or streaked onto petri dishes, provide a solid surface for stationary growth, compact and stackable. So, in next topic we will cover about the growth curve of bacteria. In growth curve there are 4 phases of bacterial growth curve. First one, lag phase, log phase, stationary phase and last one is death phase of bacteria. In log phase is one of the earliest phase in the bacterial growth cycle. In this phase the bacteria tend to adapt itself to the growth condition. The second is log phase. Log phase also refers to as the exponential phase or logarithmic phase, is one of the phases observed in a bacterial growth curve. The striking feature of this phase is the property of cell doubling through binary fusion. The third phase is stationary phase. The rate of growth of the cells become equal to its rate of death. The rate of growth of the bacterial cells is limited by the accumulation of toxic compounds and also depletion of nutrients in the medium. In the last phase is death phase, also called decline phase. Bacteria die. This could be caused by lack of nutrients, environmental temperatures above or below the tolerance band for the species, or other injurious condition. So, here I am suggesting some books for as your reference. So, first is Healthwise Incorporated, Throat Culture Achieved from the Originals and 2013. Second is Jump Up to Bonnet, M. Lagier, J. C. Renault. The third is Basu Srijoni, Bose Chandra, by Evolution of Bacterial and Fungal Growth Media. Thank you.